Good afternoon, everybody. Techout here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Pixel 6 Pro after 1 week. So this is going to be my 1 week review on the Google Pixel 6 Pro, and a few things I like and a few things I dislike. One thing is it's very hard to find accessories for this right now. I can't find anything at Best Buy case-wise. Amazon is very limited on good screen protectors. I have one of those glass screen protectors on it right now, but it is one where you have the little hole kind of thing over the fingerprint sensor, and the fingerprint sensor doesn't always work the best with it on there. I found that when I have a case on, the back swipe gestures are very unresponsive, or sometimes hard to just scroll back. So I'm thinking about probably taking this screen protector off, even though I can't really find anything better right now. I saw somebody post one of the film ones that they said is supposedly pretty good. So I might try that. I'm trying to get an OtterBox for it. I really want an OtterBox for it. I just like the protection the OtterBoxes offer and how they feel. But right now I can only find an OtterBox on the OtterBox website, so it's something I'm going to have to order. So very limited accessory availability right now for the Pixel 6 Pro and the Pixel 6 as well. Not able to find anything at Best Buy. Hardware-wise, everything is going great. Battery life is really good. I actually didn't charge this last night, and we are at 31%, and it's almost 4 o'clock now. I did have it plugged in for a few minutes on, Android Auto on my way home from work, and stuff like that, but that was probably like 30 minutes, 45 minutes total yesterday, altogether. And my car doesn't charge very fast with Android Auto, so I wouldn't really count that as much. So the battery life is very, very good. I'm getting pretty good screen on time, 4 to 5, maybe 6 hours depending on what I'm doing. So very good screen on time there with the battery. Performance is great. Apps launch very quickly. Everything is very responsive, very smooth. The screen is very nice, very clear, colorful. 120 Hz refresh rate works very well and is very smooth. All the animations and everything like that, there's no stutter or lag. The camera is excellent. I'm not a huge picture taker with my phone and stuff like that, but the camera is very, very nice, very crystal clear, focuses very nicely. Just a lot of good things to say about that. Like I said, I'm not a very huge picture taker with my phone. I usually just use it if I'm sending a quick snapshot to somebody in a text message, or posting it to Twitter. But I have noticed that those pictures are looking very, very crisp, so that's good to see. I do like the design of the camera bar on the back. It makes the phone sit flat when you sit it down like this, so that's very nice. It doesn't rock side to side if you're like typing on it or tapping it with the camera on one side. So that is good to see. One other complaint I kind of have is charging. Charging seems to be a bit slow. This is capable of 30-watt charging. It does have wireless charging as well. I'm charging with a power delivery. I think it's like an Anchor hub. I've tried that. I've tried a 20-watt charger, and it just takes about the same amount of time no matter what I'm using to charge it, which is about 2 hours. I just feel like that could be a bit faster. I've had phones in the past that charge, like the OnePlus. That was like a 30-45 minute deal to get to like 80-90%. You could sit there and you could literally just watch the percentage go up. Like every 30 seconds you would gain a percent. So that was a very nice phone to have. Charging wise, this one does have reverse wireless charging, and one cool feature is the power share, or battery share as they call it, actually turns on when you plug the phone in. So I've seen that turn on automatically, which is pretty cool. So if you want to plug your phone in and flip it over and use it as a wireless charging pad for your headphones, or if you have a compatible watch or something like that, you can do that as well, and you don't have to fumble through your quick settings or the settings to turn that on. So I find that very cool that turns on automatically when the phone's plugged in. And that brings me to the next point, software. Android 12 on here is very, very nice. This is probably the cleanest Android 12 I've seen. I've seen the Samsung and stuff like that, some of the betas on the OnePlus, and I just like the Material U and how it's implemented on the Pixel. It's very clean. I feel like it's well taken advantage of. I feel like Samsung didn't really take too much advantage of the theming and stuff like that. It's there a little bit, but just on my Z Flip 3, it just didn't feel as nice as it does on here. I like the way they do the icons. You can do themed icons and stuff like that. Now that's still marked as a beta in here. If we go to wallpaper and style, the themed icons are still beta. So once that's out of beta, I think that'll be pretty cool if third-party icons and stuff like that support it. Right now it's just your system icons and stuff like that. But really cool. Loving the wallpapers and stuff like that, how everything is working and the colors. And I like these quick toggle settings on here, how they appear. And you know, they're basically the same settings, but they just show up a little bit differently. That is that. One other thing, next complaint is going to be the always on display in the clock. I do wish that we could change this clock. I wish it was customizable. That huge clock is just kind of ugly and it doesn't need to be that big. And I wish I could put something else here, different information or a different clock style here when I have my screen on my always on display. Because I just feel the clock is huge and takes up way too much room when I could have other useful information there. So that is my 1 week review and pretty much my big review of the Pixel 6 Pro. I think this is one of my favorite Android phones of 2021. I've had the S21 Ultra, I've had OnePlus devices, I've had the Z Flip 3. So I've had quite a few Android devices over the past year. We're coming up on the end of 2021 here, and the Google Pixel 6 Pro is definitely on probably my number one. I would say the S21 Ultra would be number 2. Tying everything together, hardware and software, though, the Google Pixel definitely takes the cake for 2021. So this has been Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section below.